Edge.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Desert Edge, and welcome to our last newscast and Friday show of the 2013-2014 school year. As always, today is Friday, May 16th. We're your anchors. I'm Audie.
And I'm Lena, and you're watching DETV. Tonight will be our annual Seniors Honor Night. Tonight starting at 6 in the auditorium. Come celebrate and see all the accomplishments our seniors have done this year and what lies ahead.
Also, since we will not be on air next week, we want to give a reminder about graduation. It is on Wednesday, May 21st at the Goodyear Ballpark, and it starts at 7.
If you're familiar with the Big Block Sing song, you will recognize these songs that some of our upper levels have done in a music video.
And one of them is mine. What?
Peek, peek-a-boo, a-boo, boo, boo-biddy-boo. Peek, peek, peek-a-boo, a-boo, boo, boo-biddy-boo. I see you. Do you see me? Of course you don't. I'm behind a tree. Peek, peek, peek-a-boo, a-boo, boo, boo-biddy-boo. Look over there on my right. It's a cardboard box. It arrived last night. I'm curious, so I'm peeking in the box. Peek-a-boo, it's a fox. Peek, peek, peek-a-boo. A boo 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 biddy boo. Peek, peek, peek-a-boo. A boo 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 biddy boo. Blending in, well that's my skill. Check it out while I stay incredibly still. And I close my eyes while I'm up in a tree. Camouflage, you can't see me. A peek, peek, peek-a-boo. A boo 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 biddy boo. Peek-a-boo. Peek, peek, peek-a-boo. A boo 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 biddy boo. Ah, yeah. This is where I slow down. This is where I speed up. No one denies the size of my eyes. They're the size of pies. I always look surprised, but I don't need a disguise. I realize that I'm unique. That's why I peek. Peek, peek, peek-a-boo. A boo, 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 biddy boo. Peek-a-boo. Peek, peek, peek-a-boo. A boo, 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 biddy boo. How about you? Do you wanna play? Do you wanna play peek-a-boo? Why not today? You can do it any style. You can do it any way. Come on, check it out. What do you say? You can peek-a-boo while you're at the zoo. You can peek-a-boo when you're in a canoe. You can peek-a-boo like a kangaroo. Everybody's gonna peek-a-boo. Peek, peek, peek-a-boo. A boo, 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 biddy boo. Peek-a-boo. Peek, peek, peek-a-boo. A boo, 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 biddy boo. Peek-a-boo. That's what I do.
There's a place I go, would you like to know? It's the place I go. It's the park. Would you like to come? 'Cause I'd love to bring you, I'd love to sing you a song about the park. In the park, 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 it's lots of fun, fun, fun. Something to do, do, do for everyone, one, one. In the park, 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 in the park. Look over there, there, there. They've got a slide, slide, slide. I'd love to go, go, go and have a ride, ride, ride. In the park, 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 in the park. All the birds and squirrels are building nests, 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 while the boys and girls, they look impressed, pressed, pressed. So fancy. In the park, 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 in the park. There's so much room for me to run. The park is a place for the boys and girls and the birds and squirrels that ride the twirls. The park is fabulous, the park is grand. There's a box of sand, a box of sand. Can you believe it? It's called a sandbox. It's where I do my exercises. In the park, 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 in the park.
Yeah, here we go. Get ready. Here comes my brother from another mother. In 3, 2, 1, Check it.
We are different, as you can clearly see. A most unlikely pair we are, a most unlikely pair are we.
Take this for example. Yo, I got a hat.
And I have golden hair.
Look at that. And you got a dog.
Word.
I got a cat.
Yeah, but it's all cool.
I agree with that.
Like I like to sing.
And I like to dance. We bring it all together whenever there's a chance. Go. Yeah. Check it.
We are different, as you can clearly see. A most unlikely pair we are, a most unlikely pair are we.
Yo, I got shoes.
I've got boots. Different.
I like vegetables.
I prefer fruits. Different. My favorite thing to do is style my hair.
My favorite thing to do is dress up like a bear.
Now that is different.
I'm a clean machine. I like bathing in the tub.
That's not for me. I'm more of a grub. I live in a house on top of the hill.
I live with a squirrel. His name's Phil.
In my spare time, I play hide and seek.
Well, I like to teach rubber ducks how to squeak.
You teach them to squeak?
Yep.
That's unique.
Yeah, I try to give them tips on their squeak technique.
We are different, as you can clearly see. A most unlikely pair we are, a most unlikely pair are we.
That's all we have for the year, Desert Edge.
Have a great last week and summer. And don't worry, I'll still be here next year.